Hello, good morning all. This is a video to introduce you to change the cartridge of EPSON WF3720. The model that we have used here to display the change cartridge is WF3720. As the first step, let me start the printer. So the printer is booting up. The booting screens are coming here. So we can have a look at the ink cartridge prior to changing the ink cartridges. So you can open the printer. This is a scanner's flatbed, and you have to open the second layer also in order to find out the ink cartridges. There you go. The ink cartridges are right here. It will be located right here. So you can see there are 4 ink cartridges, one for the black cyan, the yellow, and the magenta. So if you try to actually change the ink cartridges right here forcefully, you can see that there is no space for your hand to actually go. So you can see the cartridge is like moving around, but it is not actually letting you to touch those cartridges since the printer is actually on. So what you should do is you have to get that access or the permission to change those cartridges from the control panel. So we come to the control panel. On the top you can see a small icon with a warning sign. That is for the leftmost one, that is for the ink. So I touch that. So it is recommending me to change 2 colors which are in the very low status, the blue and the red one. So we can actually ask the permission from the printer to release those cartridges or to move those cartridges so that I can literally have access to those levers. So there is a button here at the bottom, replace ink cartridges. I'm touching there, so it will say replace the ink cartridges. I can touch there again, it will say start. So now if you look, the cartridges are moving a little bit towards the left side, and which means that I should be able to get the access to those levers. So when I say the lever, these are the levers. So you got to press this lever here. It is more or less like a latch or a lever. You have to press it first, and then you have to pull the cartridge upwards. So this is how you take the cartridge out. You make sure you don't touch anywhere on the cartridge because it's a very sensitive thing, and I would highly recommend to touch only the latch and the bottom portion. Once you are done with replacing the latches, you can put it back. So in our case, we have the blue and the red to be replaced. So I have this, I have taken it out. I'm putting the new one back, and I have to press it really firm. You can see a small latching sound there, and after that you can take the red one out. Since I don't have the red cartridge, I'm just shaking it so that I can use the whatever is the remaining one. I can replace it back. If I do that, I can make sure that all the ink is being promptly used. I have to press it again to hear the latching sound. So I pressed it, we heard the latching sound, everything should be okay. So we have to let the control panel know that the process is completed. So I'm pressing the complete button, and you can see the cartridges are loading back to the original place. and the computer is in the processing stage, and there's a small window came up saying asking to do the initialization and do not power it off. Please make sure you don't power it off until 4 minutes, because there are a lot of initialization going on. We just replaced the cartridge, so a lot of initialization is going on there. And once you're done about 4 minutes, you should be getting a message that your printer is ready and it should be back for normal usage. Thank you all for watching the video. Please take your time to subscribe the button. Thanks.